Hey guys, it's Steve Lawson here. Welcome to this video, and this is a very brief video explanation of the Cyberswarm concept. This has been introduced into the Internet Lifestyle Network by Eng, or as we like to call him, Kojak. And I'm going to give you a quick overview of the method that we're going to use to build our teams inside this business. And it's an absolutely awesome method, and I think it's going to be amazingly successful and everybody's going to love it. So I'm going to demonstrate that for you. But before I do that, I'm just going to give you a quick, what I think is an overview of one of the reasons why we struggle in this business, or people do struggle in this business. And I think it goes like this. If you imagine you've got somebody, a good recruiter here at the top, and let's say this is Tim as an example. Okay, so Tim's here. Now he's a good recruiter, okay, and he's a good communicator, he's a good recruiter. He's great at building relationships, and so what happens is he gets lots and lots of people all kind of swarming over to him, and he's building up this big list of people, and he's doing okay. He's happy because he's getting all these people running over to him, and he's doing good. But the problem comes with all of these people when they're not succeeding in the same way that Tim is. And of course, what will happen is, because these people won't necessarily be as confident or as have the same skills and the ability to be able to develop and build a team, these people are going to start to drop out. And so, all of a sudden, Tim's team is just kind of, as soon as he gets one on, somebody else is dropping out. So it's a bit like having a bucket, okay, funny bucket, but which he's pouring leads into, all right, and there's the water, but the bucket's got holes in, and so what's happening is it's all coming out the other end. So as fast as he's bringing it in, it's all coming out the other end, and so he's going to be working furiously, trying to bring in more business, constantly, but it's going into this bucket and it's coming out the other end. And we need to do something about this, because it's not a way to build a team. It's not a way to build a company. And, it's going to give the company a kind of bad rap in a way. So we need to think about this. We need to think about team building. We need to think about the team rather than the individual. And so Eng has been wise enough to understand this, and he's brought in a concept which has been around for a little while, but not specifically utilized, but until now. And so I'm going to introduce to you now this concept of Cyberswarm. So I'm going to just get rid of that for a second, and I'm going to bring back the diagram. Okay, here we go. So this is the Cyberswarm process, and it's entitled How to Fill a Stadium. And of course, wouldn't it be lovely if we could fill that stadium up? And that's what we're going to try and do. So the main principles of this is that we want to be building our teams up. We want to be encouraging our fellow team members. We don't want to see them fail. We want to grow a team. We want to be successful. And just going to get rid of that. It's annoying me. And so we've got a system that we're going to utilize to do just that. And there's a guideline here I want to just quickly go over. Now, what this system is going to revolve around is building two legs, okay, two legs, and we're not going to go beyond that at this stage. For the point of view of demonstration purposes, the reason that we're going with two legs is because in the compensation plan with the Internet Lifestyle Network, you get 50% commissions on everything that you sell. So if you can get two people into your group, then you're automatically covering your costs, which is going to make life a lot easier, right? So here we go. We've got two direct legs that we're going to create, and we're going to build our legs to a level of 4 people deep. Okay, and then you'll see why in a few minutes. So let's get to it. Here we have at the top, we've got Eng here, who started this process off. Eng recruits Jaylee. So Jaylee comes into the business, and she's directly affiliated to Eng. And what Eng wants to do now is to get Jaylee up and running as quickly as possible. And so the next person that gets recruited in is going to be Sue. So Sue comes in here, takes this spot, just like that. And so Jaylee's got her first recruit, and then what we need to do now is we need to build this leg down through the levels. So the next person that we bring into the group is going to be Tom. And Tom is going to sit directly below Sue. So Tom has got the affiliate link for Sue. Tom's in, Sue's in, Jaylee's happy, Eng's happy. So the next point is to bring in somebody else and get them positioned under Tom. So let's say that Tracy comes in. So Tracy comes into the business, and she's going to be popped just underneath Tom. So Tracy's going to be affiliated to Tom, Tom underneath Sue, and so you can see the pattern emerging. Now we did say down here that we want to be doing 4 people deep. Okay, so we're now on to 3. So the next person that comes in is going to be Bob. So Bob comes in. Hi Bob. Bob's going to fit that seat there. So now we've got our group of 4. Okay, so when we get our group of 4, what that's going to do is going to basically trigger Sue's second leg. Okay, so the next person that we get in is going to be specifically positioned under Sue. So she's getting her second leg started, and that's going to be Mike. Okay, so Mike comes in. Let's draw Mike. So Mike's in there. Because we've got the 4, we've now triggered the seat for Mike. Mike comes in, but now what we want to do is we obviously want to get Bob in a position where he's got somebody. So, and Tom can't get, Tom can't get his second leg going until we've filled these other 2 spots. So Bob is going to get, should we see, Dave. Dave will come into the business. So Dave comes in, is affiliated under Bob. And then we need to get our 4th person so that Tom can start his second leg. So that's going to be Sally. Sally comes in. All right, so Sally comes in. And now that triggers, because we've got 4, that triggers Tom's second leg. And in this case, it's going to be, let's say it's going to be Tina. Right, so, and you can see the pattern emerging. Now, of course, once Sue has got her 2, then obviously Jaylee is going to be able to be in a position to take on hers. So, she might have, let's say Charlie. Charlie comes in. Okay, there we go. And then we're ready to start the whole process again. And of course, obviously going down here, these guys are going to be working together as a team so that obviously Tracy wants to get her second leg going. And so in order for Tracy to have her second leg, they need to build this down to the next level. So Sally's going to be having, maybe it'll be Jenny down here. Jenny comes in. And then that will then trigger a spot for Tracy to start her second leg. So you can see the pattern emerging. So this is going to be a really, really powerful concept, because once people get wind of this situation, once people start to see this happening, everybody is going to be clamoring in. You're going to be able to bring in huge groups of people, and this is going to really explode in a powerful way. So this is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to get this thing going. I hope you've understood it. Obviously, if you I'm not sure, just give me a message, let me know, get me on Facebook. But I can see this being a tremendous opportunity for you to grow your business. Everybody's going to be happy. You're going to be getting your commissions passed up the line. You're going to be helped by your team. And so, this is going to be an amazing process to be involved with. Okay, guys, thanks for that. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.